So this is the part where I'm supposed to hook you, but this entire series has taught me that I don't actually care about applause. I care about uncovering what's hidden. That's literally why I became a founder. This project, known as the Infrastructure of Meaning, ends where the Yale Innovation Summit begins on Whitney Avenue in New Haven, Connecticut. If you're new here, my name is Caela Collins, and I independently published a children's book titled Food is Love in 2019. Because of that one fateful book, I'm now drafting a chapter book series that will allow me to build an IP-driven storytelling franchise rooted in ancestral magic. That's the venture I'll be pitching at Yale Innovation Summit. The first book is finished, copyrighted, and starts in Connecticut. While writing it, I used the Yale Peabody Museum as a visual inspiration for the museum that I featured in my first manuscript. And because of that, recently I was given a private look at fossils with one of their paleontologists, which feels strangely poetic considering one of the central details in my first manuscript is a turtle fossil. Standing there looking at something ancient, still capable of teaching us thousands of years later, reminded me why I write the kinds of stories that I do. I'm interested in what survives us, what gets carried forward, the emotional, cultural, and ancestral breadcrumbs, aka the infrastructure that helps human beings remember who they are. Because if we lose connection to the past, we risk losing pieces of our humanity with it. That's why I write stories centered around ancestral magic, not as escapism, but as remembrance, a way of tethering ourselves to the people, histories, rituals, meanings that shaped us long before we arrived here. And maybe that's also why we've lost sight of art's importance. Humans are like fish swimming in water. Art surrounds us so completely that we stop noticing it's there, but it quietly shapes how we think, what we value, how we love, and how we remember. Because the stories we preserve, the museums we protect, the memories we pass down, and the worlds we create today all become part of the infrastructure future generations inherit. That's what I mean when I say art is a business asset, because it's also a cultural asset and a human asset. It doesn't just entertain us, it shapes behavior, memory, identity, and meaning itself. And whether we realize it or not, that infrastructure of meaning influences the future long before the future arrives. If you take anything away from this series, let it at least be that art is so much more important than we give it credit for.